Transitioning from a high school athlete to a collegiate or professional athlete can be difficult, but with the right mindset and the correct guidance, you'll have what it takes to become one of the most marketable athletes in America. When it comes to securing an athlete's future beyond the sporting industry, marketability plays a vital role in ensuring that you can successfully expand your career and your market. But becoming one of the most marketable athletes in today's market is no easy task, especially if you don't know where to start. Hey guys, welcome to Creative, where we help athletes, sports marketers, and athletic business owners learn how to build lasting legacies beyond the game. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we talk about solutions that can truly change the business of sports. Today, we'll be discussing how you can become one of the most marketable athletes of today. Revolutionize the game, and don't forget to tackle that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything in the future. Legendary athletes who succeeded in transitioning from their sporting career to other endeavors share one secret: marketability. And while every player dreams of seeing their name in the list of most marketable athletes in the world, gaining marketability is not easy, especially if you're not familiar with the concept of your athlete brand image. So let's explore an athlete brand image. There are two factors that dictate the marketability of an athlete's brand image. While marketable lifestyle pertains to who they are off the field. Some might say that an athlete's performance also affects their overall brand image, but the two factors still outweigh physical appearance. Just take a look at Messi. The former Barcelona forward has been named as the world's most marketable athlete because besides his stellar performance in every game that he's in, Messi has caught the attention of sports fans for his great personality. Messi is a proud family man who makes time for them despite his busy schedule. News organizations love following the Messi family during their vacations. And this is one of the reasons why the Barcelona forward was able to build a large following. When you have a solid brand image, you no longer have to wait for companies to come to you with sponsorship deals. You can seek other marketing opportunities that fit the brand you're building during your off seasons. So how do you become marketable as an athlete? Depending on who you ask, there are various factors that determine the marketability of an athlete. Some people think that a player's overall appeal is what makes them marketable, while some think that it's their ability to inspire that invites sponsorships in. But solid athletic performance and unique personality are the key traits that elite athletes have. Just take a look at Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, and other star players proudly sharing their other side with their fans. Your stellar athletic performance will catch the attention of avid sports fans who watch games religiously. And when you've caught their curiosity, you have your unique personality to reel them in further. In a nutshell, this is how most athletes build their fan base. They play great enough to catch the attention of fans and sponsors alike. Then they use their unique personalities to truly get on their good side. And those lucky enough to find companies that fit with their values get the sponsorship deals. Admittedly, becoming one of the most marketable athletes in today's sporting industry is not an easy task. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of strategic planning, and plenty of evaluation. But if you really want to work on being a marketable athlete, what are some of the things that you need? Newer athletes often make the assumption that being good in the field is enough for them to become marketable. But in reality, there's so much work that needs to be done if you want to expand your career beyond the walls of the sporting industry. If you're an athlete looking to build a business or an athlete looking to grow his personal brand, when it comes to building your brand in general, your personality plays a vital role in what it becomes in the coming years. Like we mentioned earlier, a marketable lifestyle is one of the components that make up an athlete's brand image. So in order to figure out what kind of brand you can build on your existing personality, branding agencies like us use brand archetypes to help players find that direction. Brand archetypes are universal familiar characters or situations that brands can use to embody themselves. And unlike stereotypes, these archetypes transition time, place, gender, and age. It's what athletes and other companies use to create deeper connections with their audience. These archetypes use the basic human desire that we all have inside of us to connect us with one another. Our subconscious understanding the symbols and messages that the archetypes send. Whenever we rely on them, we make the unconscious decision of connecting ourselves to that brand. Go through a brand discovery session and start building your brand with them. Figure out what archetype you fall in and use this to work your way towards finding your brand's messaging, your brand's voice, and your brand's imagery. A lot of athletes often make the mistake of blindly building a brand without any sort of strategic plan to do so. And as a result, they get a disconjointed and inconsistent brand that people have a hard time connecting with. Another way you can become marketable is really getting to know your fan base. Now that you've figured out who you are as a brand, you'll be able to find your people easier. If you already have an existing following online, you can conduct an audit to find and get to know your existing fan base. Some brands even go as far as creating fan profiles to capture a real-time picture of who their audience is. Fan profiles are meant to represent a group of people that become your true fans or your fan base. Fan profiles will give you an idea of who they are, what are some similar values that you can share with them, and what content they like looking at. It's important for your brand to know who your fan base is, or you risk wasting all of your hard work and investment on the wrong market. Think of it like this. Without any fan profiles to tell you who your target is, you're basically casting your net into a random part of the sea. What are the chances of you catching the right fish? Slim to none. So to avoid this, take some time to find and get to know your fan base. You want to find your platform. Now that you know who your fan base is and have an idea of what kind of brand you can build, you need to find your platform. Brands need platforms to connect with their fan base. The fan profiles that you've created will help you figure out what platforms your fans use the most. And once you've figured that one out, you can start sharing your story with the rest of the world. Keep in mind that for fans to actually appreciate your marketable lifestyle, they need to consistently see it. This means as an athlete, you need to share content with them every week. And the kind of content that you'll be creating depends entirely on your brand and your fan base. Your brand archetype should be able to tell you what content is expected of you. And on the other side of things, your fan profile should point you to the kinds of content that your fans enjoy. With these two factors guiding you, your athlete brand needs to make the most out of its chosen platform by actively sharing information and enjoyable content with the rest of the world. If you think all the hard work is done once you finish those 4 steps, you're wrong. The most marketable athletes across the globe are continually updating and strengthening their respective brands. The steps we've discussed above will serve as a foundation and your map during your journey to success. Should you feel confused or lost during your trip, you can always seek the help of professionals, branding agencies. Ultimately, becoming one of the most marketable athletes in the world is no easy task. But with the right foundation or the right foot forward, you'll be able to achieve it. We hope you guys loved today's video, and if you want to learn more about the great solutions that can change the game, don't forget to tackle that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps out the algorithm. Now, this is Zach with Creative, where business is our sport.